deep, so let's not muck about. Bob, what was your take on yesterday? I think the theme is probably the same as what's been said, but I love your take.
Right, for me, understandably, there's a lot of people out there who got carried away with the first 3 wins. There was, and rightly so, with Spurs fans. We clutch at straws, we're deluded. We'll big it up when we need to big it up, and it's the end of the world when there's a defeat. But the question was always asked, or the point was always risen, saying, we've won, but we're playing a bit negative. I go, well, that's reflective of the manager that we have. You bring in a manager of that caliber, we are going to play a Tuchel-esque or a Klopp-esque kind of football. So for me, I don't understand the whole hullabaloo. I don't understand what the fans or some fans want. It's obvious what the issue is. If we do the whole standing back and looking at the bigger picture it's not Nuno's fault. It's not Nuno's fault that he's not in a position where he's not capable of making Tuchel-esque and Klopp-esque decisions, because he's performing like a manager who's managed mediocre Premier League teams, and that's what that's who he is. It's not Gill's fault. We're relying on a 19-year-old to come on and change the game. It's not Ali's fault that he's having to play out of position. It's not Kane's fault that he's deluded with the club, disheartened with the club, and he wants to leave. It's not Paratici's fault that we've got no depth. It's not the fans' fault that they currently just don't know where to look and how to feel about the club. Stand back and look at the bigger picture, and we all know where the finger should. Well, I certainly know where the finger should be pointing. We were the second best team in Europe 3 years ago. Yeah, obviously it papered over a lot of cracks, but officially, we had the muscle power, we had the clout of being the second best team in Europe only 3 years ago. And look at us now. We've never, ever built, never mind a rebuild. I've seen a fucking rebuild for 20 years. We've never built. We've never, ever taken advantage of the fact we were constantly finishing top fours, the fact we had so many good players that we could have built on. We were at a peak, constantly challenging for the Premier League. We were in the Champions League final. We finished second. Yeah, we didn't turn up, but that's officially on paper we're the second best team. So why the hell is anyone surprised we're getting beaten 3-0 by Chelsea? These 3-0 defeats, Dan, are going to come. They're going to be coming throughout the season, mate. Be prepared, because that's where we are. We've gone from a Conte to a Poch coming in, to us welcoming Fonseca, to us settling with Nuno. And surprise, surprise, Nuno is performing like a mediocre manager, because that's who he is. That's not his fault. He shouldn't not. If our aspirations, if our ambitions are higher than that, he should never ever have been offered the job. But he is. He hit the lottery. He's not going to turn Spurs down. Why would he? But him coming in is basically setting our ambition, the unambitious, the lack of ambition from the club owners is seeping through, and it's seeped down all the way through to the staff, to the fans, to the players, to the manager, and we're just going to have to accept it. If you don't accept it, do something about it.
Well, Carl, that's a